into the cloud. Right. Ooh. Right, I think that's it. If I freeze or anything, let me know. Right. So in Tadasana, so have your feet just 2 or 3 inches apart, that bookmark between your feet. If you just look down, see if it looks like a bookmark. And then just lift your toes off the floor, but press the balls of your feet. So that bit sort of under your right soles of your toes. So press that into the floor, stretch your toes apart, then grip your mat with your toes. And then lift your toes, but try and press into the balls of your feet and grip your mat with your toes. So one more time, just lift, press, and then grip. And then just come off your heels, again onto the balls of your feet, so not too high, back onto your heels. Just lift your heels, back, and one more time, just lift your heels and back. And then just feel the ground nice and evenly spread beneath your feet. Do all the stuff you're meant to, soft knees, pull up on your thighs, flatten your lower back. So really draw your tummy muscles in, lift your breastbone, open that rib cage, hands just turn, and then just draw your chin in. So the crown of your head being sucked up towards the ceiling. So that feeling of a plunger on your head, drawing your head up towards the ceiling. And breathe in. Breathe out. Try and feel the breath under your armpits. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then just spread your feet slightly further apart. Let's slot fingers together. Let's do the stretching. So just remember to draw in your tummy, draw your chin in. Breathe in and stretch so that you feel the skin on your shoulders stretching. Breathe out. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe out. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe out. Just turn your hands forward, bring them behind the back of your head. Just breathe in, push your elbows back, lift your breastbone. So feel as though your breastbone is being drawn upward. Breathe out. Drop your chin, point your elbows down. Breathe in, the lift through your breastbone. Breathe out, drop your chin. Elbows point down. 2 more. Breathe in, open your chest. Just feel that nice openness. Breathe out. Point your elbows down, chin drops. Last one. Breathe in. Open nice and wide. Breathe out. And then just come back up. Turn your hands, place them on top of your head. So let's do the stretch upwards. So draw in your tummy. Breathe in and stretch. Just softly look up to the backs of your hands and stretch a bit further. Keep the back of your neck soft. Breathe out. Head forward. Hands come to rest on your head. Breathe in. Stretch. Look upwards, but keep the back of your neck nice and soft. Breathe out. Hands on head. Breathe in. The stretch. Feel as though you're being pulled up. Your waist is stretching. Breathe out. Hands on head. One more time. Breathe in. The big stretch. Breathe out. Just bring your hands back down. Just stand, perhaps your feet a bit closer together. Draw in your tummy, drop your chin. And push the back of your neck up towards the ceiling before you start the pendulum. Head swinging. Side to side. And perhaps after you've done 3 full swings, just come back. Just blink your eyes and feet slightly apart. Let's do the sideways stretch. So breathe in, flat hands. Breathe out, relax your shoulders. So draw in your tummy, Breathe in, push against your two imaginary walls, that your shoulders are doing the pushing. Breathe out. Breathe in, push. Breathe out. Two more. Breathe in, push. Keep your tummy drawn in. Breathe out. One more, everyone. Breathe in, push your two walls. Breathe out. Just bring your hands up into Namaste pose, your elbows sticking out to the sides. Press your hands together so you feel your fingers pressing, your thumbs, little finger, the heels of your hands, all in the shoulders. Feel the strength from your shoulders. Relax. Breathe in and press. Little fingers, middle fingers, index finger, thumb, heel of your hand. Breathe out, relax. So two more. Remember your shoulders doing the work. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press. Fingers, thumbs, heel of your hand. Release. Breathe in. I think I got the breathing wrong slightly. Breathe out. Do the pressing. Press your hands, thumbs. You can feel your shoulders doing all the work. And release. Just shake your arms. Just let's do the swinging leg. So just take your foot out in front of you, swing it side to side. Remember, try and keep the supporting leg tall so that you don't have to bend your knee as your leg swings. So in front of you, making that line side to side, and try and keep your supporting leg nice and tall. So keep the swing. Make the next one your last. And then get ready to start the other side. So just swing. Keep the supporting leg nice and tall, nice and strong. Just swing side to side. Let's make the next one the last one. And bring your legs back. Let's just lift your foot off the floor. See if you can shake your leg. Make it wobbly. Keep your knee not wobbling. Just your foot. And then the other side. Just lift your foot. Wobble your ankle. Try and keep your knee perfectly still. And foot back on side. Nice, bit wider stance. So let's twist the swing and bring it forward. As though you're doing front crawl, but more of a swing. So you'd probably be splashing if you were doing front crawl rather than cleaving through the water. And keep that swing nice and loose. Don't hold on to it, just let it. So you need that looseness of the shoulders. Keep your arms nice and swinging. So let's make the next one the last. And we're going to do it backwards, so backstroke. So look behind you, so quite a big twist behind you. And again, a swinging movement. Don't hold on to your arm, just let it swing nice and freely. Perhaps not so much for you ladies, as I shrink, makes it more difficult to reach those high shelves, so you need to keep your shoulders nice and loose. And let's make the next one the last. And then just come back to the front and do that movement that you sort of do a wiggle sideways with your shoulders. So just try and do that movement. And then just shake your arms. Just bring your arms out in front of you. So make sure your elbows are stretching. You're pulling your tummy in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Touch your shoulders. Breathe in, the big stretch. Breathe out. Breathe in, the big stretch. breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Let's do one more, breathe in, breathe out. Just keep your fingers resting on your shoulders, bring your elbows to touch in front of you. So the big, and again, that circular movement with the points of your elbow, trying to touch behind. Let's do 5 today. So that was 4 for me. So that's 5 for me. So back to the front and then 1. Come the other way. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just shake your arms, hands, shoulders, elbows slightly. So let's do the one for the lung and skin. So I'll go sideways on. So you start with your arms out there. Breathe in, swing them behind you, interlock your fingers, straighten your arms, tuck in your chin, tuck in your bottom. You're holding your ribcage sticking out in front. Breathe out, the big swing, both arms. Back to the start. Breathe in. Squeeze your shoulders, tuck your chin in, tuck your bottom in. Holding breath. Breathe out, the big swing. Back to the start. Breathe in. Tuck in your bottom, tuck in your chin. Breathe out, full swing. Breathe in. Tuck in your bottom, tuck in your chin. Let's do one more. Breathe out, the full swing. Breathe in, tuck in your bottom, tuck in your chin. Breathe out. And again, just drop your chin nice and gently. Push the back of your neck up. Swing your head side to side. Just feel that nice and relaxed. And then just come back, just shake your hands. Let's do the hand stuff. So breathe in, stretch your fingers apart. Breathe out, thumb on the inside. Breathe in, breathe out, thumb on the inside. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe, breathe out. One more, breathe in, breathe out, and then shake your hands, fingers, and flat hands. So breathe in, and then breathe out. Try and touch the insides of your wrists. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe, 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 breathe. Last one, breathe in, breathe out. And again, the shake your hands, fists, elbows slightly. So thumb on the inside. Keep your elbows as straight as you can. Tuck in your chin, draw in your tummy. So, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just have your hands about shoulder width apart, and then index fingers touch, then go out to the side. Index, out. Index, out. Index, out. Index, out. Last one, index, out. And again, shake your hands. And the flick, really make sure you flick quite hard so that you strengthen the muscles in your fingers. You're flicking to your little finger, then flicking back towards your thumb. Very sharp movement. Let's make this one the last when we come back to the thumb. And again, just shake your hands, shake your shoulders, So let's do a bit of sideways stuff. So feet about hip distance apart, nice tall spine, draw in your tummy, breathe in, arms float. Breathe out, relax shoulders. Breathe in, press into both feet, press into them, grip the floor with your feet. As you tip, make sure the top arm stretches up, the bottom arm stretches down. Turn your head, look up to your raised hand. And again, press into your feet, both equally if you can. Breathe in and stretch between your hands. Breathe out, maybe you can drop a bit more. Breathe in and stretch between your hands. Keep pressing into your feet. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in and a big stretch. So it's your side getting a lovely stretch. Breathe out. Breathe in and bring your arms and press into your feet. Tip the opposite way. So take your arm down, arm up, stretch towards the ceiling. Turn your head, breathe in and stretch. Breathe out, stretch down. Breathe in, press into both feet. Breathe out. One more stretch. Breathe in, big stretch. Breathe out. Bring your arms out to the side. Just drop your arms. Just kick your feet a couple of times. So let's do this one. Take your arms aside. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fingers to shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your elbows high. Tuck your tummy in. Draw your chin in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just perhaps step your feet a bit further apart. Make sure you keep your elbows at the same level as your shoulders. So turn to your right and breathe in. So breathe in to your right. Breathe out to your left. Breathe in to your right. Breathe out to your left. Breathe in to your right. Breathe out to your left. Breathe in to your right. Breathe out to your left. Breathe in to your right. Breathe out to your left. Two more. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back to the center. Just bring your arms by your side. Just perhaps draw your shoulders up to squeeze your neck. Breathing in. And then on the out breath, just let your shoulders drop. Breathe in. Just squeeze. Breathe out and drop. Breathe in and squeeze. Breathe out. And one more. Breathe in and squeeze. Breathe out. And then just shake your shoulders. Perhaps just drop your chin again. Push through the back of your neck upwards. And start swinging. If you can remember the other way that you started, try and start from the other side. So just swing nice and gently. And then just come back to the start. Just blink your eyes, just shake your arms, and let's do the twist. So have your feet perhaps about hip distance apart. So just breathe in, bring your arms up, breathe out. So do the twist, take your top hand, well, sorry, actually you shouldn't do the twist yet. Place your top hand on your shoulder, the back of your hand against your waist somewhere. So might be able to see my fingers, not quite. So that's ready for us to start the twist. So draw your chin back so you keep the feeling of height in your spine. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, start the twist at your belly button. Then it's your rib cage following. Then it's your shoulders following. And then it's your head looking to your top hand. And again, draw in your tummy, draw in your chin. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Perhaps you can twist a bit further. Breathe in. Breathe out. As your chin drawn in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now stay exactly where you are. Check your tailbone's tucked in, your chin is tucked in, and then turn your head the opposite way. So your head goes the opposite way. The double twist. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Just bring your head back between your shoulders. Come out of that twist. Just drop your arms. So before we go the other side, just stretch up. Stretch up through your waist. And we're ready to go the other way. So top hand to top shoulder, the back of your hand against your waist. And we're ready to start. Draw your chin back, draw your tummy in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Belly button first. Rib cage. Then your shoulders. Then your head. Look towards your top hand. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. See if the out breath lets you twist a bit further. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay where you are. Check your chin, your bottom's tucked in. And then turn your head gently the other way. The double twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your head back between your shoulders. Come out of the twist. For your arms and then the stretch. So make sure you stretch up towards the ceiling. Nice tall spine. So just arms by your side. So just take your legs a bit wide. We'll do the head to toes. So in fact, before we do it, we're going to do the shoulder squeeze. So legs should be quite far apart. Well, not too far, something comfortable. So breathe in, backs of your hands. Breathe out. So interlock your hands, straighten your arms if you can. Look up to the ceiling. So feel your breastbone being lifted. As you breathe out, come forward. Head down, arms follow wherever is comfortable. Relax your arms. Breathe in, come back up. Breathe out. So that was the first. Let's do it twice more. Breathe in, backs of your hands. Breathe out. Interlock your fingers. Breathe in. Just lift your breastbone. Look up. A nice back bend before we go into the front. Breathe out. Remember to suck in your tummy. Bring your head down. Arms follow. Let your head hang. Neck relax. Breathe in. Come back up. Breathe out. So one more. Breathe in. Backs of your hands. Breathe out. Interlock your fingers. Breathe in. Look up towards the sky, the ceiling. Breathe out. Suck in your tummy. Head down, arms follow. Breathe in, come back up. Just lower your arms. And again, just drop your chin nice and gently. Push up through the back of your neck. Start the swing the other way if you can. Just 3 swings either side. Loosen up your neck. And then come back to the start. So you've got your legs wide. What you're going to do is, remember this is the one you come hands behind, and then you're going to swivel around so that you're facing now your short end of your mat, your leg, and you're going to try and lift your arms, move your head towards your knee. So it doesn't matter if you don't get there. So I don't know if you've started already, but let's all come back to the front. Let's start all together. So breathe in, backs of your hands. Breathe out. Interlock your fingers. So breathe in, the big squeeze, and then swivel. So you'll have to swivel your back foot. You'll have to turn your front foot. So you should be facing the short end of the mat. Breathing in, just look upwards, lift your breastbone. As you breathe out, keep the squeeze.
You can just go a little way, doesn't matter. You can try and get your forehead a bit closer to your knee. Let's take 3 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Just come back up.
Just swivel to the front, just drop your arms. So just make sure your shoulders, your arms feel relaxed. So we're going to go the other way. So just swing your arms, breathing in, breathe out. Into your fingers. So breathe in, straighten your arms. Let's do that. As you breathe in, look up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, just try and get your knee a bit closer. I mean your forehead to your knee. Don't worry if you don't get too close to begin with. Breathe. Breathe. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just come back up. Lower your arms as we come back to the front. Just shake your hands. Circle your wrists. Make sure your knees feel nice and comfortable. So let's do a standing forward bend. We'll do it with bent knees. So breathe in, bring your arms up. Look up towards the ceiling as you breathe out. So bend your knees. Come forward nice and gently. So soft knees. And just, you might want to take your hands behind the back of your legs. You might just want your hands to rest on the floor in front of you. Just relax your neck. Come slightly forward on your feet. And then if you've all got your knees bent, you want to stay with them bent, keep them like that. Anybody who wants to try and lengthen through the backs of your legs, straighten them. Feel your sitting bones just being drawn up. And just relax for a moment or two. Just relax the top half of your body, your neck, your shoulders, your rib cage. And then nice and gently bend your knees. Keep them quite bent, a bit more bent than you did before. Swing your arms up. When they reach your ears, press into your feet. Come back up. Look up towards the ceiling, just stretch. Breathe out, drop your arms. And then heel toe gently back into Tadasana. Just for a moment, feel your breastbone lift. Feel your chin drawn in. Feel your tummy drawn in. Just take a few breaths. You feel the length of your body. You feel as though you've stretched. Just take a couple of breaths. So let's do cow face before we leave the standing. So swing your arm up. Remember, you're trying to encourage it up between your shoulder blades as high as you can. And so your elbow should be pointing downwards as much as you can. Breathe in, sweep your other arm up to the ceiling. Breathe out. And then let's do a big stretch. Breathe in, press into the foot on that side. Stretch through your waist, your armpit, elbow, fingers. Breathe out, drop your fingers. See if you can grab hold of the fingers below. And then tuck your bottom in, tuck your chin in. Don't have anything sticking out. 3 breaths. Remember, breathe in, look up to your raised elbow. Breathe out, look to your lower shoulder. Breathe in, look up to your elbow. Breathe out, lower shoulder. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, look down. Breathe in, come back to the center. Just get your arms out of that pose. And then just stretch up. So just stretch, even up both sides before we go the other way. So it's the other hand up between your shoulder blades. So encourage it as high as you can. And then the other arm, breathe in, sweep it up, breathe out. And then press into that foot, start the stretch through your waist, through your armpit, through your elbow, fingers reaching up. Breathe out, drop your hands, see if you can get hold of your fingers. And then tuck in your bottom, draw your chin in. Let's start the movement. Breathe in, look up to your raised elbow. Breathe out, look to your lower shoulder. Breathe in, look up to your raised elbow. Breathe out, lower shoulder. Breathe in, raised elbow. Breathe out, lower shoulder. One more. Breathe in, raised elbow. Breathe out, lower shoulder. Come back to the start and just one arm up, the other, and just stretch up towards the ceiling. Just lengthen both sides. Bring your arms down by your sides. So just perhaps rub your hands together so they feel the warmth, the energy. We're going to do the kidney rub, so I'll come a bit closer. So just either side of your spine, just half below your rib cage, half against it, up and down, then round and round. Make the fists with your thumb on the inside, just tap up and down. You're just tapping where the kidneys are. We're going to do it twice more, the sequence, up and down, round and round. Make the fists just tap. Nice and gently. So one more time, up and down, round and round. Make the fists just tap nice and gently. Then just lower your arms, just shake your arms a couple of times. So we're going to come sitting. So if you come onto your mat, so legs out in front of you, straight legs out in front of you, nice. If you can, push your heels away from you. So let's do the knee. Well, first of all, rub your knees. Rub them in, what do you call it? Clockwise, not anti-clockwise. Rub them clockwise. And then brace your knees. So tighten your kneecaps, press them against the floor and relax. So tighten your kneecaps, press them down, pull your toes back at the same time, relax. Tighten your kneecaps, relax. Tighten your kneecaps, relax. Tighten your kneecaps, relax. Two more, tighten them, relax. Tighten them, relax. And then just bend your knee, just slip your hand interlocked under your leg. So have it quite close to your body. So breathe in, straighten your leg. Breathe out. So pull it towards you so it presses against your liver if that's your right leg you're doing it with. It'll be the spleen if it's the left. Breathe in, straighten your leg. Breathe out, pull it. Breathe in, straighten your leg. Breathe out, pull it towards your body. Breathe in, straighten your leg. Breathe out, pull it. Keep it pulled in so you've got your leg squashed against your body, and then draw circles with your toe, narrow circles. So draw circles. So you're going clockwise to start, and then go the other way. Draw your circle the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make that one the last. Then slide that leg straight. Bend your other knee and pull it close into you. So if it's the left this time, it's the spleen that gets squashed. Breathe in, straighten your leg. Breathe out, pull it close into your body. Breathe in, straighten your leg. Breathe out, pull it in. Breathe in, straighten your leg. Breathe out, pull it in. Breathe, breathe, breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your leg close to your body. Draw the circles, the narrow circles with your foot. 4, 5. Let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just place that leg on the floor. Just sit comfortably. So I'm going to sit with my legs a bit wide. So just rub your hands. So we're going to do some of the organs. So you're rubbing your hands. You want that bony bit across the top of your thumb. Find where your rib cage is and then sweep underneath. So you're striking a match. And go from right, left, right. I mean, quite a hard dig in. You're trying to get the liver on your right, the spleen, stomach on your left. Just give them a nice massage. So let them know you're looking after them. Just remember the liver, very hard working. I mean, it's keeping the food all like a food processor. Must be important because it is an organ that can regenerate. So keep your liver nice and healthy. So let's do one more. Finish on the left. And then when you've done the last one, just come slightly forward. If you can, push your heels away. Flat knees if you can against the floor and just bounce a couple of times. So, and then just come back up and rub your hands again so that you feel the warmth, the energy, and just dig in along your collarbone. You'll find that hollow just at the center. Remember, it's your thyroid now. So I should have said if anyone's on thyroid medication, it might perhaps not don't do too much. So just to massage your thyroid. So remember that's controlling those hormones in your body. So once you've done that, we're going to do the figure of 8 with your head. So what you do is you draw an 8 with your head. So you take your head back as you come to the center and just turn your head as you draw this figure of 8. So turn it the other way. So just visualize like we do with when we're on our backs, drawing that figure of 8. But turn your head to look to the side as you do it. The center of your 8 is you with your chin in your throat and then taking your head back. Just visualize the figure of 8. And the next time you come back to the center, just blink your eyes a few times. Just blink your eyes a few times and rub your hands. We're doing all the stuff to keep your senses, actually, all the senses healthy. So your ears, pull your body up by your ears. Try and pull yourself up by your ears. Pull yourself up. And then pull yourself down by your earlobes. Pull yourself down. Pull yourself up. Pull yourself down. And fold your ears in. So fold the flap completely over your ears a few times. Poor ears never get much of a look in. And then I'm going to come a bit closer to show you the ear tapping. So I'll come a bit closer. So get your index finger. I'll just do it with one ear to show you. You're going to press that little flap in and then you're going to click. So you need that next finger to click, tap your fingernail. So you have to do it on both sides. It should sound like a drum beating. So just keep tapping. And then just stop to shake your hands. So It should feel quite tappy, but hopefully if you, well, sure no hearing aids, but I don't suppose you do it with a hearing aid. Right, everybody, we've got teeth. Not I haven't got the rest of the teeth, I've got black teeth. In fact, you can hear my teeth. I shall come closer to this one. And tap them quite hard. So just like your bones, that contact with the ground, jumping, especially jumping, good for you. The tapping of your teeth is keeping them strong. So keep tapping. Hopefully nobody's there to hear. And then when you finish tapping, swish your tongue around your teeth, the front of your teeth, the inside of your teeth. And as soon as you do that, you will feel the saliva mounting, collecting in your mouth, which just shows how chewing and biting is important. Hopefully you haven't got a mouthful of saliva. However, in Chinese yoga, they then suggest drawing it through your teeth and swallowing it. I think you'll have to swallow it unless you've got a spittoon near you. So that was the teeth. Let's get rubbing. I'll come a bit closer. Now you need your forefinger. Press it against the bottom of your nose quite hard. Hold, say, for 6, and then or 8, and then circles. They're going in a clockwise direction. This one's very good for keeping your sinuses free. Halfway up your nose. Do the same thing, press quite hard, hold it for about 6 or 8 counts, and then circle, again 6, 8 counts, clockwise. And then what you're going to do next is with your left finger, place it just at the top of your nose, so press it, the other one on top, so on top of the fingernail, press it quite hard, like you did coming up the sides, and then make the circle. Clockwise circle. And then we're going to start again. Go to the bottom. Do the circle. I'm going to move away because I'll move a bit further. Very good for keeping your sinuses free, clear. For your lungs, this one. Halfway up your nose, press into the sides. Hold it for, say, 6 or 8. And then do the circles for 6, 8, something like that. And remember, left forefinger at the top, just above your top of your nose. The other one on top, pressing on it. And then hold it for, say, 6 for 8. Make the circles. We're going to do one more little sequence of that. So fingers, and then make the circles. Halfway up, press quite hard, 6 or 8, and then make the circle. Your left finger at just above your nose, the other finger on top, press quite hard for that 6 or 8. And then make the circles. And then just rub your hands together. Get your forefinger again and up and down. Just rub up and down your nose a few times. And then just drop your hands. You're still sitting, I hope. And just breathe. You should feel your nostrils nice and clear. And one more breath. And then just rub your hands. In fact, if you can kneel, I know, Caroline, you might not want to kneel. So if you can't kneel and you're not sitting on a chair, do it sitting on the floor. So as long as you get the pressure. So rub your hands, make the fists with your thumb on the inside, and then you've got your knuckles against each other. So place it just above your tummy button. Remember, we're going for the pancreas and it sits quite far back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press hard just above your tummy and start to come forward if you're kneeling. Breathe in. Come back up. And we'll do it again. Breathe out. Go straight down into it. Pancreas. Remember, not only it's creating the instrument. So forward. Very good to keep your pancreas healthy. Breathe in. Come back up. One more, everybody. Breathe out. So press in. Come forward. Just nice and gentle. Breathe in, come back up. And then just take your hands to the side, swing your legs round. So you're going to, I'll do it sideways on, you're going to be sitting with your feet flat on the floor, about hip distance apart, your knees hip distance apart. So not wider than your body, so don't let them drop out to the sides. And then just bring your arms straight out in front of you and go backwards. Try and keep your spine straight. So tuck your chin in. Keep your spine lengthened. Don't let your toes come off the floor. Feel those tummy muscles having to engage. Let's take 4 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more, breathe in. If you've had enough, come out of it. Breathe out. 1 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Come back up. Just grab hold of your knees. Take your hands, just grab hold of each other. And again, straighten your lower back up. So straighten your lower back up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let your lower back collapse. Forehead to knee. Breathe in. Draw your lower back up, nice and tall. Breathe out. Forehead between knees. 1 more go. Breathe in. Come back up, nice and tall. Breathe out. Forehead to knees. And then just shuffle forward, come down onto your back. So you've got your knees flat on the floor. Sorry, not knees, feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Draw your chin in and just bend your knees over your tummy. Crisscross your ankles. Grab hold of your knees and rock like a little boat on the waves. Just side to side. Just feel as though you float on the floor from side to side. And then just crisscross your legs the other way and then floating again. Nice and gently. And then just bring your feet back on the floor. Knees, feet about hip distance apart. Just place your hands at the bottom of your thighs. We're just going to do the slide up, head and shoulders, fingers towards knees. But you keep your lower back really stuck to the floor and then come back down. So we're going to do it on the out breath. So stay as you are, take a breath in. Breathe out, slide up. Remember to keep your lower back flat on the floor. Breathe in and down. Breathe out, slide up. Breathe in and breathe out. Slide up. Breathe in and down. Last one. Breathe out. Slide up. Breathe in and down. And then just shuffle your bottom a bit closer to your feet. Just shuffle towards your feet. And then interlock your hands behind the back of your head. If that's not comfortable, just have your hands
a H shape with your arms. So either interlocked or that H cactusy shape with your arms. So we're going to do the pelvic lift one. So breathe in, press into your feet, lift your hips up, then push the pelvis a bit higher. You feel the front of your thighs stretch, then tighten buttocks, thighs, squeeze in the sides of your waist. Really squeeze the tension from your knees to your chin. Breathe out, relax as you lower vertebra by vertebra, tailbone last to touch the mat. That was the first. Let's do the second. Breathe in, lift your hips, then push your pelvis higher, tighten thighs, buttocks, squeeze in the sides of your waist. Release. Breathe out, gently lower vertebra by vertebra. Last one, everybody. Breathe in, lift your hips, push the pelvis higher, tighten thighs, buttocks, squeeze in the sides of your waist. Release, and as you breathe out, lower gently, vertebra by vertebra. And then take your hands from behind your head, bend your knees over your tummy, just rock gently. Do the figure of eight. So draw a figure of eight beneath your lower back. So a loop is one side, a loop the other. And then nice and gently, just lower your arms. You've still got your knees up slightly, and begin to lower your feet. Keep them quite flat, not pointing towards the floor, so that they stay 2 or 3 inches off the floor. Point your big toe, see if you can touch the floor, and then bring it back so you know you're there. Just keep your lower back flat. And again, your tummy muscles working hard to keep that hold. And then just drop your legs nice and gently. You're going to straighten your legs one at a time. So arms by your side, chin tucked in. So let's just practice before we relax the corpse pose. So the corpse pose, Shavasana. Chin is drawn in, so you've got the long back of your neck. It's a bit like the standing Tadasana pose. It's just that you're lying down. So arms are slightly away from your body to let your rib cage open, your shoulders relax, palms face the ceiling, fingers gently curled. Your legs, they too a few inches apart and rolling outwards from the thighs, the knees, the feet just flopping out to the sides, and just feel as though you float on the floor. See if you can feel any tension. So just imagine you've got little roots all over your body, just rooting into the ground. And just feel relaxed. So we just got the few minutes to relax. So if you want to stay like that and you're warm enough, or if you need to get a blanket or sit up, we'll just do a relaxation. So just make sure you're comfortable, you're warm. Make sure your chin is drawn in. You have that nice long back of your neck. So just a few minutes to relax. Let the benefit of the poses reach the parts of your body. And just take your awareness to your face, to your forehead. Feel your forehead smooth, soft, relaxed. And as your forehead relaxes,
Feel your scalp relax. As your scalp relaxes, just let your brain relax. The front, back, sides, as though it has a little more room to ease into. Then take your awareness back to your forehead. Feel your forehead smooth, relax. Take your awareness to your eyes, eyes soft, smiling beneath them. Feel your cheekbones relax, your cheeks. See if you can feel your ears relax. Be aware of your nostrils, your mouth. Lips just slightly parted. Inside your mouth, your tongue soft, relax. Feel the back of your teeth relax. Your neck, your throat, soft, relax. No tension in your face. Just take your awareness to your feet, to the skin on the soles of your feet. Feel it soft, gentle, relax. Take your awareness to toes, to heel, to ankle, calf muscle, knee, backs of your knees, thighs. Feel your hips wide, open, relax. Feel the small of your back releasing, relaxing. The back of your ribcage just resting. Your shoulders wide, open, relax. And then take your awareness to the front of your body, your chest wide, open. Feel your ribcage open, relaxed. Inside the ribcage, your heart, your lungs, strong, healthy. Below the diaphragm, your digestive system, strong, healthy. And bring your awareness back to shoulders, the tops of your arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists. Feel the backs of your hands resting against the back. And then take your awareness to your fingers, the palms of your hands, the insides of your wrists, lower arms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders. No tension in your face, no tension in your body, no tension in your mind. And just for a moment, just visualize yourself lying on a mat, and at the base of at the soles of your feet is a sphere of silver light. And as you breathe, you draw in the silver light on the in-breath, through the soles of your feet, through the bones in your legs, to your hips. And as that silver light touches the base of your spine, it lights up the energy centers. The circle of red light, the base of your spine, connected to earth, being grounded, secure. And it spins, it turns, it grows brighter, stronger. And it moves the silver light to the level of the genitals, the circle of orange light, connected to sight, to water, to taste, to creativity. You feel that orange circle grow bright, strong, spin, move the energy up to your belly button, and that's the circle of fire, your furnace where you digest food. You want it strong, bright, hot, and it spins, it turns, it moves the energy up to the level of your heart, the sphere of green light, connected to emotions, feelings, touch, the sense of touch. Feel it bright, strong, spin, turn. Move the energy up to the hollow of your throat, the sphere of bright blue light, connected to sound, hearing, the sense of hearing, It grows bright, strong, spins, turns, moves the energy up between the eyes to your third eye, that circle of indigo, connected to intuition. And it grows bright, strong, spins, turns, moves the energy up to the crown of your head, that circle of white violet light, so connected to bliss, understanding. And as that silver light pierces through the circle of white violet light, it transforms into a fountain of glittering, sparkling energy that cascades over your head, your shoulders, arms, legs, feet. And it cleans your personal space, your 10 inches or so that surrounds you, washes away tiredness, negativity, any dullness, restores the energy around you. It leaves your space sparkling, bright, fresh, positive. And you feel relaxed. As you become aware, you're no longer that you're lying on your mat, that the circles of color have become dots of light and disappeared. And slowly you just begin moving your fingers, your toes, and just stretch and yawn a couple of times. Stretch and yawn. And then just bend your knees over your tummy. Rock gently side to side, knees going one way, head the other. And then just place your feet back on the floor, roll onto one side, just come up into a nice, easy sitting position. So as long as your back spine feels nice and tall, however you sit. So draw your chin in, hands just resting on your thighs, your knees, wherever. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just rub your hands together till you feel the warmth, the energy, and just bring them above your head and just touch the floor either side. And just ground yourself. Hands, just rub and just bring them to the ground. And we'll just finish with a namaste, greeting pose. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om, the universal sound. Shanti, meaning peace. And thank you. Right, I'll make my way to the...
Thank you.
Thank you, Caroline. I'm going to have to...
Are you rushing? Yes, no, that's fine, yeah.
Thank you, that was great. And I'll see you on Friday.
Friday, yes, so, yeah. I better go too, because I've got my chair people.
Off you go then. That was lovely. Thanks very much. Good to be back. Bye-bye.
Nice to have you. Right, see you. Bye, Laura. See you next.
Bye, Laura.
Bye.
Happy allotmenting.
Don't know if Liz joined us. I never saw. Right.